Hello class 8th. Continuing with the work we were doing, exercise 12.2 from your NCERT book, page number 200. In the last video, we discussed how to express very large and very small numbers in standard form with the help of exponents. And you were given question number 1 and question number 3 as homework. Now we are doing question number 2. Question number 2 is express the following numbers in the usual form. So usual form is the form in which a number which is very large or a number which is very small is written normally without the use of exponents. And we have already learned how can those numbers be converted into standard form with the help of exponents. Now we will be doing the exact opposite. We've been given some numbers which have been expressed in standard form and we will be converting them back to their normal form. So that normal form is called the usual form. So this is nothing but simplification. I have taken two parts, one in which the exponent of 10 is negative and another one in which the exponent of 10 is positive. The remaining parts you will be doing on your own. So let us see how we have to do these questions, changing the numbers from standard form into usual form. So first of all, I've got 3.02. So let's remove the decimal, express it as a fraction. This will be 302 by 100. For 10 raised to the power minus 6, the simplification can only be done if the power is positive. This is kind of solving an exponent. So I have to solve 10 raised to the power minus 6 and it cannot be done until the power is positive. To make the power positive, I'll take a reciprocal. So this will be 1 over 10 raised to the power 6. Now solve this. 10 raised to the power 6 means 10 is to be multiplied 6 times. And this will give me 1 along with 6 zeros, which actually is 10 lakh. So I'll be using this value over here in my question into 1 over 10 lakh. Be careful with the zeros. Now just solve. Now numerators multiplied give you 302. Denominators multiplied. So 100 multiplied with 10 lakh. So in a total I will have 8 zeros. Now change it to decimal number. So there are 8 zeros in the denominator and I've got 3 digits. I need to put 5 extra zeros so that it can be a decimal number. And for this empty place you could write down a 0. So this is your answer. The number which would have been in its usual form, and if this very small number is converted into standard form, this is how we'll have to write it. Let's do fourth part now. I have a positive exponent here. So solving this, first of all write this decimal number as a fraction. 1.0001. Point removed, 4 digits after the point. There are 4 decimal places. So in the denominator I will have 1 with 4 zeros. That's 10,000 into. Now the power is already positive. I do not have to take reciprocal. So 10 raised to the power 9 means 10 multiplied 9 times with itself, which will give me 1 followed by 9 zeros. So 1 followed by 9 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this can be written like this, and this number has been written as a fraction. Now solve. These 4 zeros get cancelled with these 4 zeros. I'm left with 10,001 multiplied with 1 followed by 5 zeros. So multiply and give your answer. That's it. So this is a very large number which had been given to us in standard form and we have now converted it into its usual form. You will be doing the remaining parts yourself. Remaining parts are your homework. You can do them right now or you can do them later. I would prefer that you do them right now before you proceed with the next part of the video. You can pause the video right now, complete this question, and then replay the video and do the next question with me. Now we are left with one question from this exercise, which is question number 4th. Let's do that question. Question number 4th. I'm taking a quick reading. In a stack, there are 5 books, each of width 20 millimeters. So in a stack there are 5 books, each of thickness 20 millimeters, and 5 paper sheets, each of thickness 0.016 millimeters. What is the total thickness of the stack? Now this question as such is a very simple question. The thickness of one book is 20 mm. So find the thickness of 5 books. Thickness of one sheet of paper is 0.016 mm. Find the thickness of 5 sheets of paper and then find the total. But once you have the total, you have to express your answer in standard form. And right now we are only doing this because we've been given a question in the exercise in which we are working with standard form. This is something you will be doing in higher classes in case of numericals or something relating large numbers or very small numbers, where you have to write down a number containing so many zeros. So it's better to write them in standard form. Let's do question number 4th. So I'm proceeding with the way you would do. So thickness of one book, it is given as 20 millimeters. From here, thickness of 5 books, so 20 multiplied by 5, this will be 100 millimeters. Then I'm proceeding to find out the thickness of 5 sheets of paper. Thickness of one paper sheet is 0.016 mm. So from here, thickness of 5 paper sheets will be 0.016 multiplied by 5. This will be 0.080. This 0 from the end can be ignored because it's a decimal number. Now I have to find out the total thickness. So 100 for the books plus 0.08 for the sheets of paper. This gives me 100.08 mm. From here, give your answer in standard form. So this is the extra step which you want to do. Since it's a big number means I'll have a positive exponent. So I'm bringing this point after the first non-zero digit. The first non-zero digit is 1. So point will be brought after 1. So this is what I get. Along with it, while I do so, while I change the place of the decimal, I have to write down the exponent of 10, and the power of 10 will depend on the number of places moved by the point. So the point was here between these two zeros. It came here. So it has moved 2 places. So the power of 10 will be 2, and this is your answer.